Hey, Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London. Take 2.
Only fucking cowards hide.
Lovely. Well, that's probably going to get me in trouble. They're not fond of... YouTube's not fond of that right out of the gate. Because those fools can't keep their mouths clean.
Find you.
Oh, well, anyway, we are still in the Bank of England. Excuse me. It's going to be one of those days.
No need to hide. It'll all be over soon.
Alright, that's better.
The fuck was that?
Well, we're still in the midst of...
Hands off the merchandise! Shit better be worth it.
Alright, who's starting trouble? I guess it's Archie. He's really good at that.
Did you hear that? What the hell was that? Who's there?
Robo Morgo circuit board, that's nice. Well, no, it was the rest of the gang who was also causing trouble. Not just Archie this time.
Get a grip. The fuck was that? You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here.
Except the dead hooligan.
Hey, I think someone's out there.
I'll say one thing about having all this help. Certainly making my job a lot easier.
Must have a concussion. Fucking seeing things.
And that's the whole point, is to make my life easier. And we're overweight again. Okay, no, we took out that turret last time. That's right. It was
What the
Archie.
fuck was that?
You pick up more stuff than the scavs I used to run with.
As long as you can keep carrying stuff, you can say whatever the hell you want. Alrighty.
Pack it in. There's nothing to see here. What the fuck was that?
Alright, we got 14 pounds left and should probably try and make a beeline out of here. Looks like we're going to need to reset. What am I at? That is not what I'm looking for. 8 pounds. Let's save here. So at least we don't have to do all that again. Hey, that's bone. That's good stuff. Ah, alright. The ribcage and pelvis can be pretty heavy, but not heavy enough. Alright, what does that put us at? Only a pound? Really? I thought it'd be heavier. Yeah, that door is chained, so we're not going through that way. Alright, and then this dead hooligan will be the last of what we can get. So, let's make it count. Okay, we got 2 pounds left. Take the long johns and the knuckles, and that'll have to do it. Alright, we're gonna have to get out of here.
The fuck was that?
Alright, we're gonna bounce, and I'm gonna have to drop off a bunch of stuff and We'll have to do this again. And like usual, you guys aren't going to miss anything.
What the fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
Who?
That's going to take me a little bit to do.
I swear.
Yeah, no point in opening that door if there's a hole in the wall. Aw, man, we lost the sanctuary guard.
You guys scared me.
Alright, let's get out of here. And we'll get all this done real quick. Okay. Now that we've got that squared away, back in the wank of England. Don't believe me? There it is.
Did you hear that?
Bummer that we lost her, but what are you gonna do?
Huh? Hearing shit.
Alright, let's finish.
Come out.
Let's finish clearing out this floor. How the hell did I miss those sledgehammers?
What the
anyway?
hell was that? Must have a concussion. Fucking seeing things. Starting to sound.
There's still a lot to cover,
What the hell
so
was that?
still gonna be here a little bit.
Well, what?
Oh, right. And the corpse is gone. Oh, lovely. And about to introduce you guys to a new enemy type. Kind of like ferals, but they're... I mean, they're feral, but they're not ghouls, per se. Dryads. Nocturnal calibrated 9mm pistol. That's kind of crap. Alright, we can sell that, no problem. What we can also do is collect all the bug plants. And pick that chest, but... I mean, Archie's right, it is kind of peaceful here now that the dryads are gone. Alright. Otherwise, I mean, some decent drugs and otherwise a bunch of crap. Okay, well, we can't go that way. That's chained. And...
What the hell was that?
Alright, we have nowhere else to go but up or down. Well, there's a lot of up, not very much down. There is one down. We're going to hit that up. We're going to save
I think
first.
someone's out there.
What the?
No, that's the presses.
No. It's nothing.
That's out.
What the hell was that?
It's a bathroom. Here's the down.
What the hell was that?
Thought I grabbed that. Okay, nothing in those. Well, we have the bank Pinder key, so...
Someone there?
Someone's watching.
Okay. Let's turn that off. Squirrel bits. Yeah, that's our first fight in a little bit. Might as well save. So if no other reason, I don't have to do all that inventory control again. Okay, we picked up a note. And okay, we got a vault key card.
I'll just...
Alright, lovely. These little buggers are not ones to mess with, so we'll pop a kid's meal for some extra AP. Pop an Imperial Stout for some extra strength. That's about all we need for now, but what I'm going to do now...
Hopefully, this stuff does us more good than it did them.
What the hell was that?
Well, successful fight means we save, because we did just take down
What the hell was that?
a glowing one.
What the hell was that?
And we're still spooking the hoolies.
Scared.
Go this way.
You're getting paranoid. There ain't nothing here. What the hell was that?
Alright, well, I know one thing. The hoolies are not down here. That's fine, but it allows us to loot and explore.
Nothing. I hope.
Magic milk. Giggity? Oh, okay, we can move those baskets. I learned something new today. Oriental base, a couple of shopping baskets.
The fuck was that? The fuck was
Mr.
that?
Handy Fuel.
Huh? Hearing shit.
Some beds. Hey, survival mode players. There's some good news for you. Okay, can't do anything with these file cabinets.
Bloody cows.
Beds are
Can't see
interesting,
that.
though.
What the hell was that? Getting shook up over nothing. What?
Okay. So really only one way to go down here, and that's this way. Never fear. I was about to say I could pick this, but, well, that was just proven a lie. There we go.
What the fuck was that? You saw something. What the fuck was that? Someone there.
Back in. There's nothing to see here.
Well, that's why this gate's inaccessible. Now we found a chest with some 32 rounds of crude revolver, some fusion cells, piece of crap armor, right away, and a zap pistol.
Fucking seeing things. What the fuck was that?
None of it really useful, but it still
Just
sells.
noise.
That's really all that's down here?
There. This is
Yeah, looks like somebody tried to live down here. I bet you there was that note had something to do with it. Let's see if we can find it. Bank residence note. I guess that's it. To future visitors, please note that families Tompkinson, Asquith, Prendenville, Bassey, and Mogg survived in these shelters from 2077 to 2114. The outside world was no doubt filled with strife, but with the gold we have from the Bank of England, we will be able to afford a new world, one with time-honored civility and tradition. If you are in need of this bunker for a bit of respite, you are free to use it as you see fit, but please leave it in proper form for any who may need this space after use. Sincerely, Lord Marshal Tompkinson, Lady Mary Tompkinson, Klaus Prendeville, Lewis and Kate Bassey, Charles and Ludmilla Asquith, and Jeffrey Mogg, 2114.
I swear I must be losing.
So, that was interesting. Alright, and as far as the ups go, we're going to go as far back as we can.
Or not.
To the first chance of up, which I believe is actually right here.
She's got ambush ring. This is bollocks.
Okay, Bank of England key. Alright, well, we did get another key card.
What was that?
But that's not going to do us any good right now. Buddy, come on.
What the fuck was that?
Alright, so we're going to have to try somewhere else, so we'll try back here
I
again.
know you're here. Get grip.
Okay, this was a total dead end.
What the fuck was that?
That was only useful for
This
down.
is bollocks. Come out and fight. What the fuck was that?
And yeah, it is quite easy to get lost in here. Alright, there should be another up around here. I'm guessing that's what we're going to need.
The fuck was that?
And it's the up that's here.
Who's there? What the? What?
Well, for all the good that trap did. Went off without a hitch and it didn't even faze me. Oh, that's just lovely.
The fuck was that? Shh.
So that pistol shows you how good those things are. Ah.
Just getting trying to see.
Whoa!
You're getting torn apart up there. Get back.
Better handle yourself.
Well, I'm sure that woke up the hoolies. And I don't care if it woke up the hoolies.
It's called fear.
Yeah, I'm sure they're meaning it as a taunt, but you smell that? It's called fear. I wonder if they're saying that because they're scared shitless at you. And it's their pee, your pee, or their pee you're smelling. Bank of England key. Okay. Needed that before. I'll use it here. Oh. Oh. We just wrapped around.
Having fun? I can do this all day.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. We're gonna save here. I guarantee you, all hell's about to break loose.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Well, come here then, Archie. We'll give you some. You're not Archie.
Never should have come here.
What the hell kind of voice is that? It sounds like the voice I use when I'm trying to make fun of somebody.
Down to business.
Okay. Whoop! Grab something that I didn't want him to have. I'll have to put that back on. Alright, that'll do for now. Okay. Now that we've got that dealt with, let's try this again. that it? Alright, looks like it is. So, save. Alright, let's loot what we can here. That's a bummer. That's probably chained for a reason. We'll get to that.
What?
Nice try.
Hearing shit.
Pack it in then.
Okay, we got stairs there, and we got some shit moving. More dryads. Alright. Hey, I know where we are now. Okay, some bug plants. Okay, dryads seem to love their bug plants, huh? And some red nettle. Okay. Well, apparently we can do something with it. Bug plant. Hey, not going through that way. Almost sounds like Tim Allen there. And what the hell do we have here? Bank manager key. Okay. Well, apparently he's been dead long enough where, there's things growing on him. Joking there somewhere. Okay, some hypo and a chem box that we missed.
It don't get better than this.
Alright, we'll save again. Okay, we will explore down here.
All eyes on us and a red.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, boy. Well, we're going to take a quick Z so we can get some quick heal without having to expend any aid. And we'll save after nearly getting killed by a turret ambush. Not the cleanest things to sleep on, but this ain't survival mode. It ain't gonna kill us. And the markers are a bit less now, so yeah, definite progress. Save again just to make sure. We'll go up now.
Not quite the glow up we want, mate.
Papa Radix. Brahmin Skull, and we're way down again. Lovely. We'll finish poking around here real quick because there's really nowhere else to go. At least out here.
Lovely workmanship, ain't it?
Alright. No, I want to keep the pots. The green tea cures all addictions, which is nice. And the other pot of tea is, well, point of charisma, not terrible. Alright, so where do we go from here? Well, let's look at the doors. I think that's a clue. Alright, we'll save before we barrel on through.
It's on!
That's how you get around that. And Moneybag Sullivan just went down on one swing. Remember, he's the boss.
No!
Okay, so we got a thing to investigate the vault, but we haven't killed off all the holies yet. If you're wondering how to get there, well, leave it to Archie to show the way that, and have me miss the obvious. But that's okay. Well, fell out of good that one did. Okay, I can pick expert locks, which, and I just leveled. Alright. What that also means is if I can pick expert locks, and Archie can't pick master locks, that means there's no reason for me to have him around as a lock picker. But we'll get to that in a bit. We still need more carry weight. I was not expecting that. I forgot just how much crap there is here, so point and strong back it is. Well, anyway, all that success means we save, and okay. We missed a small pocket of hooligans. We need to find a way to get to them. We need to go upstairs. Not that upstairs. Okay, which means we probably missed something. And by probably, I mean definitely.
The fuck was that?
There's another upstairs?
The fuck was that?
Okay, I missed another floor. Fascinating.
Did you hear that?
Well, I missed that skull. That's not what I was looking at. We've just about got this thing covered up. But yeah, just missing... apparently that floor fan. And we're back here again. Alright. We're obviously missing something. We just need to retrace our steps, figure out what we're missing, so we can get these fools.
The fuck was that?
Be done
The hell
with
was
it.
that? The fuck was that?
Okay, they're up right above us.
The fuck was that? Shut the fuck up a second. You might hear something.
Okay, just went around in a circle again. Fine, fine.
The fuck was that? What the hell was that? Shut the fuck up for a second.
Clearly,
Please,
I missed something.
I swear I must lose it.
Okay. The staircase is here. This up does nothing for us. There's something on the down that I missed. I suppose that's possible.
What the hell was that?
Aside from the kitchen supplies.
The fuck was that? I know you're here. The fuck was that?
Okay, so there really is nothing here.
What was that?
And nothing here. Okay, you guys need to let me get through.
Jesus
You too,
bollocks,
Archie.
Come out and fight.
Jeez.
The fuck was that?
Gotcha.
Oh, right.
Nothing. I hope.
Okay. That's a section we're just not supposed to be at. Somehow you can still get there. Okay. I'm starting to think that those last batch we can't get to yet.
If it ain't worth its weight in tickets, it ain't worth its weight in your pocket.
So we're going to end this pretty soon because, well, this video is starting to get pretty darn long. car. Well, once I finish looting here, we'll talk with Archie again.
A proper tool for a proper job.
Alright, well, he's done. Which means we almost are. And this is about where we left off, or where we ended. How are we doing on weight? 27 pounds. I might do an offline inventory run again. Oh, wow. Okay, gonna have to drop some things here. That'll do. And yeah, we'll definitely leave it here. Next episode, we will investigate the vault. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in, and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London, Take 2. I'll see you all next time.